Chainsaw Man arc number 4, the Katana Man arc. This is where shit gets real and stuff actually gets serious. Denji, as an idiot, refuses his Hanime's bonus, and well, then because Makima gave him Chupa Chups, and he's like, I want to do it with Makima for my first time, so I'm gonna refuse you. I know that doesn't make any damn sense, but still. So, after that, the entire squadron gets killed. Yeah, so everyone dies, mostly everyone. Like, Aki is still alive. Denji and Power can't die, they are immortal. Power is immortal. Power is immortal. Power is immortal. Keep that, like, hammer it in your mind, please. It's gonna be so much fun. And so everyone dies. Makima also gets shot. The two that we met in the last arc, whose names I didn't even bother remembering, also die. It turns out it's the Gun Devil's fault and the grandson of the leader of the mafia that Denji killed in the first chapter. And so that's what he does, and then stuff happens. Everyone is pretty much dead, and Aki summons the fox. Fox gets pissed at him for making him eat a building. The guy reveals himself to be the Katana Devil. Honestly, he's the most badass devil till date. Like, except the Gun Devil, his design is probably the best as far as Devilmen go, because there are devil with way creepier designs than this, and Aki tries to fight him with his sword, and we find out that the sword is possessed by a cursed devil. What will cursed devil do? Well, if you get hit 3 times by the cursed devil sword, you will get crucified by a giant ribcage, and 2 skulls will then eat you alive. Yeah, that's what happens to him. He still somehow survives. Don't ask me how. And well, he survives because this chick revives him from the dead, so she can do that. And after which Katana Man kinda is like, okay, I'm gonna stop holding back. He one-shots Aki after that. And Hanime sees this, oh shit, we are gonna die. And she uses the full power of Ghost, in which Ghost consumes her entire body, and okay, given the fact that it's a ghost devil, it most certainly is creepy as hell. Like, if this thing appeared in front of you, you would probably want to run 180 degrees. So, the ghost devil fights the Katana Man, and Hanime dies. Yeah, big deal. And, well, the Katana devil still doesn't get beaten. That's what you want to know. Like, Aki is really pissed that, like, oh no, you did that. But he passes out. Denji wakes up and Denji versus Katana Man. And being real, knew that he cared. The good stuff that happened before this. And Denji fights Katana Man and gets his ass handed to him. Not even a competition. Denji gets his ass handed to him on a silver platter. And well, the Katana Man is about to drag Denji's corpse to the Gun Devil, but Makima rises from the dead. She's gonna do that a lot in the series, so get used to it. Makima isn't gonna die. And she goes to Kyoto. We see 2 more people, which I think that we see again. And then she goes to the temple, does something which we do not understand yet, but it's awesome. Like, she single-handedly takes out every single Gun Devil soldier from Kyoto. By the way, these guys are in Tokyo. This is the distance. And still, she can take them out without any effort. So yeah, Denji gets saved. And everyone dies. So, the chick that is kinda the only one left kinda takes Denji. Everybody died. Who the hell cared? And Makima gets back, and Aki kinda remembers, like, okay, he starts smoking. He becomes a chain smoker. The cursed devil tells him like, dude, you got like 2 years to live, so do whatever the hell you want. Not you and killing the gun devil. Well, and Aki cries because like the reason Hanime sacrificed herself was because Aki was the only devil hunter that still had enough emotions so that he could cry. Like he wouldn't cry in front of people, but like whenever he's alone, he would bawl his eyes out. Probably the reason he was really pissed at everyone kinda just intruding on his home. It's like, come on, man, give me some privacy, man. And so, yeah, and Denji, who also finds out like, okay, Hanime died. He feels shit. Like he doesn't feel anything. And he's like, did I lose my humanity when I died? And he doesn't care much about it, so who cares? It's Makima then introduces them to Trainer San, whose name I forgot. Much like every single non-major character, he's a major character, like he's gonna stay alive. And he asks them simple things like checking their sanity, and they both turn out to be incredibly insane and they get 100 points in the pass. After which he proceeds to break their necks and starts training them. Aki can't summon the Fox Devil anymore, and Power and Denji team up to fight the trainer guy. They use their heads. It's a good plan, but the trainer guy is like, okay dudes, that's not gonna work on me at all, like come up with something better. Then Aki makes a contract with the future devil, who is gonna reside in his right eye until he dies, because Aki is gonna die a really interesting death, according to the future devil. It turns out both Denji and Power could not beat the guy. Hey, but that was good enough. And then infiltrate the building. Well, before that, we get some build up to it, like everything they have, and they have an army of zombies from the zombie devil. Well, and Makima kinda just like tries to bargain with them, like stop, and they're like, no. She's like, I can kill you, and she's like, they're like, we don't care. Here's a packet for you. It has eyeballs of every single person you ever care about. Yes, including every person in the entire organization. Reconsidering much? They're like, can we surrender? And Makima's like, too late. They're already here. They're gonna kill you all. I'm out. And it turns out there's no plan whatsoever. Charge in, slice them up, get done with it. Is that we find out more devils. The Shark Devil ability can swim through anything, anywhere. Essentially, he has the swim fruit, but can also turn his head into the Shark Devil and chomp down on people. Is a devout follower of Denji, the Spider Devil. It has many legs, and yeah, it has a humanoid form. Angel Devil, don't go near her, she will kill you. It's revealed later why and how. Aki, he isn't a devil, we just see him. He has a brand new katana, I don't think he's using curse right now. No, and that's it. He becomes friends with the Angel Devil. Well, and okay, this is bad. Aki gets to face the Ghost Devil, the devil Hanime was contracted with, and he's like, oh, motherfucker. And he has flashbacks to Hanime after he's pretty much gotten his ass handed to him on a silver platter, and he's like, hey, we should really quit. But he doesn't want to, and the Ghost Devil kinda is like just brings him a cigar, because that's what Hanime said, like, you're a minor and I'm gonna hold on to that cigarette until you grow up. So now Aki, who has grown up, it's like Hanime giving him the cigarette that she was holding on to all this time through the Ghost Devil. Well, and Aki takes it, and it just says like easy revenge, and Aki is like, okay, that's what I gotta do. So he kind of just like then walks straight through the Ghost Devil, and I know this is gonna be compared a lot when it's get animated to Luffy walking past the two emperors even though it's not nearly the same. And like Aki just like walks through it because the only thing that Ghost Devil can see is fear. It's blind, and if you don't fear it, it can be jack shit. Aki just walked through it, climbed it on, and sliced its head off. That's how we dealt with him. And the chick got dealt with the other one. And they came up with Denji and Power, use the elevator. And then they find the floor with the zombies on them. Power says like, we shouldn't retreat, we should fight. And Denji's like, you do that, girl, I'm gonna get out of here. Then Power fights every single devil. Till then, zombie there. Denji goes to fight Katana Man. Man, they have philosophical chit chat about BS. Yes, and Katana Man is like, do you regret it? Denji like, no. Katana Man, you sure you don't regret it? And he's like, no, dude. Okay, then I have to kill you. And he's like, so he kind of like starts fighting. Katana Man pushes him out the building. Then they fight. They end up on a train where Denji, like, the civilians evacuate. One girl is stuck there. Denji saves her. Katana Man takes a cheap shot and slices off Denji's arm. And Denji kinda is like, okay, I'm gonna attack you again. And this time straight kick, and Katana Man slices his other arm. But Katana Man is an idiot because like he charged Denji straight. Denji wasn't using his arm, he was going in for a kick. Because he can pull chainsaw out of his leg and he slices Katana Man in the middle. And he didn't even realize it. And then there's this awesome double page spread, which, as I said, is awesome. After that, while Denji and Katana Man both are naked, now they have underwear on, and Denji calls up Aki and is like, hey, want some sweet revenge? And he's like, we're gonna get bored here waiting for the cops. How about a game? The rules are simple. Whoever makes him yell the loudest wins, and we play it until the cops get here. How are we gonna make him yell, you ask? We're just gonna kick his balls off. And that's what they do. Aki and Denji together beat the ever-letting shit out of his future generations. And yeah, that's what happens. And Makima gives a report to the seniors. Pretty sure they can't control Makima because she's the strongest devil. Denji has a dream about a door and Pochita telling him not to open the door. Power has extra horns and turns out that happens to her every time she absorbs more blood. Shrek Devil gets too clingy with Denji. Denji doesn't like it and well, he doesn't like it. Then banter happens and Makima agrees to go out on a date with Denji. They go out on a date with Denji and they both watch movies for the entire day. I don't know, that's probably the most boring thing I can imagine. Especially living in India, like watching every single movie for an entire day. Well, if it was KGF, sure, but well, okay, only for KGF 2 or Pushpa. No, I can watch Pushpa for the entire day. KGF 2, only movie that can actually, like, I can watch KGF 2 in theaters for the entire day. No one can stop me. If I have the chance to, but yeah, hopping movie to movie, I don't know. No, at the end, like Denji asks him, like, do you think I have a heart? And Makima just like puts her ear next to his chest and is like, yeah, you have a heart. And that's where the arc ends. Next arc, the Bomb Girl arc. Wait, she does look like bomb, so the Bomb Girl arc. Anyway, I'm gonna go edit this video. I have no clue when this is gonna be up. Probably 4th of July. And I'm out. See you sometime soon.